Myself Ajit Pratap Singh. Today in this video of class 7 science, I'll let you know about what is the function of our tongue. Apart from this, I'll let you know about how does our tongue detect the tests and what are the tests which it detects. I'll also tell you about the digestion in the stomach, how does it take place, and later on we'll discuss about the digestion in small intestine. Okay, students. As we all know, students, that our tongue is a muscular part of our body and it helps us to eat the food. Okay. Apart from this, it pushes the food towards our teeth, and it also helps to mix the food with saliva and then enables us to swallow it. Okay. Now the next slide, as you can see, this is the image of the tongue, in which, as you can see, the taste buds are present, which 10 taste buds can detect all the kind of tastes like sweet, salty, sour and bitter. And scientists earlier thought that the taste buds that detect different kind of tastes are located in specific areas of the tongue. As you can see, the bitter tastes can be detected over there, the sour taste, salty, sweet, again salty and sour. Okay. So now it is proved that each taste bud can detect all the tastes. So earlier it was known that the specific part of the tongue was able to detect the particular taste, but now it has been proved that each taste bud can detect all the kind of tastes like bitter, sour, salty and sweet. Okay. Now we move to the next part. Your tongue does another work also, like small test buds are spread across its surface. Each test bud can detect all kind of taste like sweet, salty, sour and bitter. Scientists earlier thought that the taste buds that detect different kind of tastes are located in specific areas of the tongue. However, this is not considered to be true now. The tongue also helps us to speak. This is the main function of the tongue, that the tongue helps us to speak. Okay, now we will talk about how does the digestion take place in stomach. Okay, student, as we all know that stomach is a very important part of our digestive system, and as soon as the food is swallowed, it slides up down and the pharynx and reaches into the from the esophagus, and esophagus is also known as food pipe. The esophagus leads from your mouth to the stomach. Okay, it is made up of muscles. These muscles gently push food down to your stomach in a wave-like function or wave-like action that is called as peristalsis. As you can see, it is the movement of the food in which the food moves down in a wave-like action that is called as peristalsis. Actually, this movement takes place throughout the alimentary canal to push the food forward. As you can see, this is the diagram of peristalsis, in which the food is pushed down by the muscles. Okay, our stomach is a J-shaped bag, and which is made up of muscles, and it can hold up to 2 liters of food at a time. So this is the main function of our stomach, that it can hold up the food it can hold up to 2 liters of food. Food stays in the stomach for a minute to a few hours. So, and it depends upon the kind of food
which we have eaten. Suppose if we have eaten the regular chapatis and vegetables, green leafy vegetables and pulses, then the food will be digested within one to within 1 hour for sure. But if we have eaten spicy, or we can say the fast food like burger, patties and pizza, then this food cannot be digested very easily and very quickly. So this kind of food will take lot of time in digestion process. So it is very very important that what kind of food we have eaten, and the time will be taken according to that only in the digestion. Okay students, the inner lining of our stomach secretes mucus. Okay, apart from this it also secretes hydrochloric acid. Okay, hydrochloric acid kills the bacteria present in our stomach. This is the function of hydrochloric acid. And digestive juices. So the inner lining of the stomach secretes three parts: mucus, hydrochloric acid and digestive juices. Digestive juices are the juices which makes the food which can be digested. Okay, which makes the food slippery and wet. The mucus protects the inner lining of the stomach. So this is the function of the mucus. As I told you, the hydrochloric acid kills the bacteria that come along with the food which we eat, and helps. Apart from this, the hydrochloric acid also helps in the digestion of proteins. Okay, the stomach muscles squeeze and mix the food with digestive juices. The digestive juices break down proteins into simpler substances. So this is the function of digestive juices, that they break down proteins into simple substances which can be digested very easily. So the food gets partly digested in the stomach. So we can say the partial digestion of food takes place in the stomach itself. Okay, or we can say the 50% digestion of the food is completed in the stomach itself. Then it goes into the small intestine. So as soon as the half digestion is completed in the stomach, then the food moves to the next part of the digestive system, that is small intestine, where most of the digestion is completed. Now I am hopeful that you will be able to understand about how the digestion of food takes place in our stomach, and what is the main function of tongue, and how the tongue detects all the kind of tastes. Okay, so this is all about the sweet tastes, the different kind of tastes like sweet, salty, sour and bitter. Okay students, and as we all know that earlier it was believed that the taste buds, the different buds detect the different kind of taste, but now it is proved that each taste bud can detect all kind of tastes. So thank you very much